The hardest thing about having employees is that they don't want what you want, you know. इस चीज़ को बोलते हैं प्रिंसिपल एजेंट प्रॉब्लम. इसको बेस्ट डिस्क्राइब करा था जूलियस सीजर ने. ही सेड दैट इफ़ यू वांट समथिंग डन देन गो, एंड इफ़ यू डोंट वांट इट देन सेंड. इट बेसिकली मीन्स कि जिस भी बंदे को आप हायर करते हो कोई भी काम करने को, उसका इंसेंटिव आपसे टोटली अलग होता है. यू नो, ही वांट समथिंग एल्स फॉर हिमसेल्फ. अगर मैं बात करूँ एम्प्लॉयज़ की, तो they just want to get paid. You know, they just want to get paid and do as little as possible. And you, the owner, what you want is essentially growth for your business. And this is where the conflict is, you know. इस वीडियो में मैं इसी टॉपिक के ऊपर बात करने वाला हूँ कि how to solve it, because I have defined the problem. The main problem is the principal agent problem, which is very typical in game theory. Let's talk about the solution now of this problem. To solve this problem, you need to align the incentives with the thing you want from them. Okay. Charlie Munger ने एक बार बोला था, if you're not focusing on incentives in your business, then you're focusing on the wrong thing. And it's really true because incentives are everything. If the incentives are not in line, then people won't do what you want them to do. So now let's talk about how to make people feel like they are principals, not the agents, and how to align the incentives. Okay. So let's start with the first part now, that how to make people feel that they are not agents, they are principals. So in order to do that, what big companies do is that they give stock to people. You know, ये चीज़ आपने बहुत ज़्यादा देखी होगी कि आजकल कंपनीज बहुत ज़्यादा encourage कर रही हैं एम्प्लॉयज़ को to hold stocks. So that's the one thing they do to make them feel like owners. Some more things they do is that they have this hierarchy and shit, you know, and they have positions and all. So when you are some manager or bullshit of something, you feel more that you are the owner of it. So yeah, that's the thing with that. Now let's talk about aligning incentives. So one thing that companies do is that they give bonuses, you know, performance bonuses, and it's basically like above your what do you call basic income, right? If you do better than what you are expected to do, then you get a bonus. That's one of the things that they do. And some more things about incentives, you know. Incentives are a lot about human psychology, you know. You have to give people what they want. So let me give you the primary things that I think and I have seen that people want from my experience. So the first one is power, you know. They like some people really love to give orders to others, you know. They just love the idea that others do what I say. So yeah, that's one thing that you can give them, power. The second is position. People really like to have status, you know. They like to feel that they are so and so inside so and so company. So that's also the thing. And the third is monetary, you know. You can do it both ways. Either you can cut down the salary you give them if they perform poorly, or you can do the opposite, which is that you reward them if they do better than what they're expected to do. So yeah, that was the thing on managing employees and incentives. Thank you, everyone.